Hello, everybody. I'm Padre Rosado, and this is
Job Ucelo.
one of our catechism musicians here at the parish. And today we're going to show you, as you can see down there, how to use Google Meet for your classroom.
En este programa vamos a estar aprendiendo, vamos a estar repasando cómo crear una clase por Google Meet.
So, the first step, as you saw in the last video, is to log in to your email.
Como fue el primer paso, era registrarte en tu correo electrónico.
As you can see, I've already logged into my account.
Yo también aquí ya hice el entrar a mi cuenta. Yo voy a estar siguiendo también lo que el padre va a estar haciendo.
So, you go over here to New Meeting.
Vamos a ir donde dice New Meetings. Si lo tienen en español dice reunión nueva, ¿no?
Me imagino que sí.
Algo así. O si está en inglés tu computadora, New Meeting.
So here you're going to see a lot of information. This is the code you need to send people. Never ever post it on a website because that's how you get hacked.
Al darle New Meeting vas a ver la contraseña que es para la reunión, y esto nunca hay que ponerlo en el correo de la parroquia porque cualquiera puede entrar.
So here you're going to click on send invite.
Vamos a ir donde dice send invite o enviar invitación.
Y van a poner share via email.
Vamos a hacerle clic, vamos a presionar donde dice ahí, y luego vamos donde dice share via email o compartir vía correo electrónico.
Now it's important to remember we can only contact the kids with church email. Do not use your phone, do not use WhatsApp, do not use any of those other platforms.
Solo vamos a contactar a nuestros alumnos a través de este correo, nada de teléfono personal, por WhatsApp, Messenger, todas esas cosas directo.
I'm going to see how many of our teachers we could get onto this meeting for this video.
El padre ahorita va a ver cuántos maestros puede conectar a esta prueba.
For sure I'm going to get Job Ucelo because he's sitting right next to me.
Va a intentar con mi correo electrónico.
Doing a review of how to use Google Meet. We are recording now if you are able to join us. So once your users get this, they have to click on this and then they should be able to get in. So we're going to hit send.
Una vez que tengas escrito el correo aquí a la persona que estás invitando, le vamos a pachar enviar.
Then you're going to go back here and you're going to click on my meetings.
Luego vas a regresar donde dice, después de que lo enviaste, vas a regresar donde dice My Meetings o mis reuniones.
You go to join a meeting.
Vas a ir donde dice unirte a la reunión o join the meeting.
Wait a minute, that didn't work. Let's see.
Vamos a ver, no está funcionando todavía, vamos a ver otra vez.
Okay, so before you send it, you have to copy this code.
Según parece que antes de enviarlo hay que darle copiar al código.
So that you yourself could put it in the bar on top. The bar on top of the screen. I don't know if you can see that, but you know where you put mail.com and all that? On the URL bar, that's where you place it.
Y luego lo vas a ubicar arriba en la barra donde se busca y le vas a dar copiar.
Then it's going to ask you to give permissions to allow the system to use your camera and your microphone, and you do that. As you can see here, we're really in a green screen. This is the green screen in the studio. Come over, Hope.
Ahí estoy yo, ¿ya?
Yeah. So see if you can log in with yours. I send it to you. See if you can log in. Let me turn off.
So you gotta go back from here?
Yeah. I turned off the internal mic because we're recording right now. That way you don't hear it twice. But essentially what you do, this is to control your camera and this is to control your mic.
Muy bien, yo aquí estoy viendo en mi computadora la invitación que me hizo el padre por el correo electrónico. Ahora le voy a dar clic donde está el mensaje.
And this is just the green screen we use. This is where we're in the studio where you see the picture. I'll show you real quick.
Ahora aquí, mire padre, yo tengo donde dice Meet Invite from Adalí Rosado.
Yeah, you click on there.
Dice invitación enviada por Adalí Rosado. En este caso sería, tu alumno va a recibir invitación por parte del catequista, ¿no?
So as you can see here in the Google Meet, you're seeing this green screen, but that's what we use to put up The image is in the back. But you don't need to know that. The important thing to know is those buttons there. One controls the camera, the other controls your microphone. So, estos botones aquí controlan tu micrófono y tu cámara. Le estaba enseñando ahorita que esto es lo que usamos para la pantalla, para...
Como el descanso de pantalla para dar imágenes diferentes, ¿no?
Sí. Pues, después que hacen todo eso, van aquí donde dice Join Now.
Y para mí o para tu estudiante va a aparecer, dice Ask to Join.
O sea, pregunta para unirte.
Para unirte. Y le vamos a dar clic ahí.
This is a security feature. Could you mute your mic? That way it doesn't come out twice.
Estoy poniendo en silencio el micrófono.
This is a security feature so that unauthorized persons don't get into your feed.
Esta es la manera más segura, ¿no? Para que no cualquier persona entre a la clase que vamos a estar impartiendo.
Mhm.
Ahora yo aquí apachendo dice preguntar o pedir permiso para entrar a la clase. El padre tiene que estar recibiendo ya mi invitación.
So there I did a mistake that I gotta show you. Hice un error que le tengo que enseñar. Going back to my Gmail. You have to make sure that you copy the code that you sent exactly the same. So I think I copied the wrong code because... Or his internet's messed up. I don't know which one, so we're going to double check. I'm going to go to sent. Here it is. I'm going to click on this. Put it here. Now I'm 100% sure that it's the same exact code. And that was a mistake. I made a second code. So make sure you don't make that mistake. You have to copy it correctly. No hagan error que hice yo hice dos meetings diferentes. Every week you're going to have to do a different meeting code. Cada semana va a ser un code diferente para reunirse. So hay que tener cuidado y estar seguro que pusiste el código correcto. So you click here. When somebody wants to join, you either click admit or deny entry. Here I see that it's Hobuchelo.
Exacto.
I know him, so I'm going to let him join. But you got to be careful because anybody could trick this into looking like this, right? So if you don't recognize the person, you could deny entry, or if you do recognize them, hit admit. So hay que tener cuidado porque tiene que leer el nombre. Aquí dice Hobuchelo, pero hay que tener cuidado porque cualquier persona puede falsificar esto. That's why you can't put the information on anything public, only through email. Por eso no pueden poner la información en algo público, solamente por email. Aquí es para que no dejarlo entrar, y aquí es para dejarlo entrar. Deny entry or admit, we're going to click admit. And you're going to see this. Hi, Hob.
Hola, padre, ¿cómo están?
So on on the upper right of the screen, let me shut off my mic. There we go. This I'm only doing so that for the testing, so that you can see it. So as you can see, this is me on the upper right hand corner of... You're over there, I guess. On the upper right hand corner is an image of me. Oh, let me put it full screen. There you go. So, my logo's covering it, but behind my logo there's a image of me. Okay. And then you will see your students over here, and they have some options, like they could raise their hand. Go ahead, Hope, and raise your hand.
Vamos a ver las opciones. Aquí dice exacto, levanta la mano.
So there I know that Hobuchelo has his hand raised.
Esto lo va a hacer, bueno, los estudiantes ya están muy familiarizados con esto, ¿no, padre?
Yeah, pero también bueno que ellos sepan, ¿verdad?
Exacto.
Then over here you have an option to turn on captions. Aquí hay la opción para prender capciones en inglés.
Capturas, entonces.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Ya le di.
So now you see how on your screen, talk in English so they can see it.
Yeah, what should I say? Okay, I'm just click on turn captions.
It's supposed to work, but it's not working, and I don't know why. But that's supposed to show captions. We don't really need that, but it's there. This is an important one here. It's called Present Now. The button here, Present Now. And you could present your entire screen, a window, or a tab. So let's do the entire screen just so you can see. So I want to share my whole screen, and then you'll see here that I'm presenting my screen. You see it says I'm presenting my screen, and
Ujú.
it's showing you that I am sharing my screen. But right now, so let's say I wanted to open a document. Let's go here to Office. You should be able to see everything I'm doing. Is that right, Hope?
Sí, correcto. Yo estoy viendo, el padre ahorita lo que hizo fue compartir su pantalla y los movimientos que él hace, los estudiantes van a estar
Viendo. So if you want to
viendo,
share
exacto.
content with the kids, here it is. Again, remember safer spaces protocols.
Exacto, siempre hay que recordar, ¿no?, de los espacios seguros. Cada vez que vamos a compartir alguna pantalla tenemos que estar seguros de los movimientos que estamos haciendo, ¿no?
So if somebody was doing something on your computer that they weren't supposed to be doing and it shows up there, that's going to be a problem for you and for us.
Y imagínate, ya no nos van a creer si miran algo raro ahí. Ujú.
Okay, so then so tell them that in Spanish. Si alguien está viendo algo en tu computadora que no están supuestos estar viendo y se aparece ahí, va a ser un problema para ti y para mí. Recuerden los seguros espacio. There was a case already of a college professor who was watching things that are against the Sixth Commandment, and he lost his job because of that, because a little icon popped up on the screen.
Exacto, hay que tener mucho cuidado, como nos cuenta el padre que hubo una situación de un maestro
Un maestro de una universidad.
de una maestra de una universidad donde él le dio clic a una parte y salieron contenidos de adultos y todo, ¿no? Y eso es un problema para nosotros como profesores y para la
Y como
familia.
católicos, this is also a moral issue for us as Catholics. So we
Right.
shouldn't be watching that stuff, and nobody should be using your computer to watch that stuff.
Va en contra del sexto mandamiento, como decía el padre.
Sí, so ustedes no deben ver eso y los que lo están usando su computadora tampoco.
Por eso no prestes sus computadoras.
That's a good idea. So this is I did a rosary where in Spanish where we remembered people who had died. And in this case, the only people who sent me images to put up were of my family. So these are all my family members who've passed away, or my sister's family members from her in-laws. So lo que le estoy enseñando aquí es unas fotos. Hicimos un rosario para los difuntos y solo yo y mi hermano mandamos fotos. So aquí están las fotos de mi familia y de el cuñado de mi hermana y la tía del cuñado mío.
Padre, ¿y los alumnos que no usan computadora, cómo en el teléfono también van a ver todo esto?
Right, so if your children don't have a what you call it?
Computadora.
If they don't have a computer, they could still do this on their phone. Then you hit stop sharing.
Vamos, luego ya que hiciste toda la presentación, le puedes dar donde dice de stop sharing o detener el compartimiento.
Then you're going to go to the Google Chrome icon on your computer to come back to the screen. And as you can see here, we have Hope. Now, you can also change the view. So you click on here, right? And you could change the view.
Muy bien.
Well, actually, I don't know. I see that on yours. How you did that?
Para volver al screen este.
No, you put it side by side.
Oh, I side by side, what I did, I went to up here, arriba en la esquina.
Okay, so in the little picture that's behind the logo, you could click on that.
Exacto, y te da esto, mira.
And it gives you the option to view yourself side by side with the kids. Or you could click it again and you just see whoever's speaking. Now when you go up there too, there's a few icons that are important. There's one that says show everyone, and then it shows the whole class, everybody. Then
Yo no lo puedo ver ahorita porque estoy como estudiante, no puedo verlo.
I guess. Then if you click over here, you could chat with the kids. Hey everybody, remember to do your homework. Or you can drop a link like go and see FatherRosadoTV.com. So you see it pops up there. And then the students can write back. Hope, could you write back so they can see that?
Exacto, aquí vi lo que usted apareció en la pantalla, luego para responder está también responder el mensaje en la parte superior derecha y aquí también le puedo responder al padre.
And you see that he responded and it says hola. Then over here there's another button. And you could put kids in breakout rooms. I don't know why you would want to do that. That's more for a conference. Pueden poner, aquí hay un triángulo, un círculo y una caja. Y se le dan ahí, le da la opción de mover los niños de diferentes cuartos. Yo no sé por qué quieren hacer eso. Eso es bueno para reuniones grandes. Pueden hacer polls. Puede hacer encuestas. So, vamos a hacer start a poll. Did you like this training? Did you like this training?
Exacto, esperamos de que
Option 1 would be yes. And option 2 is going to be of course. Then you click here on save. And then you click here on launch, and you could choose whether or not you want everybody to see the results. So I just launched it, and you should see it on your end, right?
Esta cosa está diciendo.
Yeah, go
Sí.
ahead, click on it.
Muy bien, lo que el padre hizo,
But go ahead, vote.
voy a darle clic, donde dice breakout rooms, como separar cuartos. polls.
Explain that. You don't see no, you're not seeing it?
No veo nada diferente, ¿no?
Click on the chat here, on the chat.
Vamos al chat, que es aquí.
Yeah. No, okay, so that feature seems to not be working. It's supposed to be working. Okay, that's all right. Then the Q&A here, you click on that, and you give everybody a chance to type out their questions if they want.
Padre, entonces para estar segurísimo de que el alumno va a poder entrar a la clase, tenemos que tener el correo electrónico de ellos al 100% seguro, ¿no?
Yes, if the question was whether or not, in order to give your students the opportunity to enter the class, you need their email 100% for sure. Yes, if you do not have their email, they will be unable to join.
Y pueden entrar con cualquier correo, ya sea iCloud, porque yo veo que muchos alumnos tienen iCloud, Yahoo, o Gmail, o tiene que ser solo Gmail.
So the question was, do they need a Gmail account? As far as I know, they could enter with any account. If you have any problems, call me or email me. As in the last video, here I'll show you again, just in case you need that again. So, en español, debe de ser que pueden usar cualquier
correo electrónico,
cualquier
¿no?
correo electrónico. If you're having problems, call me or email me or text me. Okay, so let's see what else. I don't know why those features didn't work. They're supposed to be working, but they didn't. Let's see what else. Meeting details.
Padre, tenemos tiempo límite en esta clase. ¿Esta plataforma nos da tiempo límite o es ilimitado?
You can go, the question, debe de ser, yo creo que son como 12 horas, algo así. Nadie va a necesitar 12 horas.
So we do have enough time.
Yeah, so you could record over an hour easily with this. The question was whether or not there was a time limit. No, there is no time limit, and it's free. Google gave us this for free. Thank you, Google. But I'm sure they're data mining it. That's how they make money on it.
Y luego las cosas que dijimos, que si el alumno tiene que estar frente a la cámara, eso ya es cuestión de que lo va a explicar la directora, dijo, ¿no?
Yes, so Doña Alicia, as of the time of this recording, said that in order to ensure that the kids are actually paying attention, they need to turn their cameras on while you teach. So I want to show you a few other features. You go to Meeting Details, aquí pueden ver el link. Nobody's calling in, so you don't need this. Nadie va a llamar, so no necesitan esto. And here you could copy the joining info if you need to. If you go to attachments, right there, Meeting Details, attachments. Your Google Calendar attachments show up here, but you won't be needing that either. If you want to give something to the kids, the easiest way is through the chat.
Exacto, la forma más fácil de interactuar con los muchachos o darles algo, ¿no? Es por el chat, por el sistema de mensajes.
Or through screen sharing, as we have shown you, which is present now here.
O como lo hicimos, como lo hizo el padre anteriormente, compartiendo la pantalla y nos dice present now o presentar ahora.
Now this is important. There's 3 little buttons here. 1, 2, 3, right? You see
Y
them?
estos tres botoncitos que están abajo en la parte inferior derecha.
So you click on that. You could choose from your Google Drive to share something. So if you want to share a document or something, or you could start a new whiteboard. And once you do that, go ahead, Lisa.
Le das clic en esos tres puntitos y te va a dar la opción de compartir más documentos que tienes guardado en tu Google Drive o en otras partes. Yo aquí como alumno no veo muchas opciones.
So you hit here on share so that the students can see it.
Luego que eliges lo que
Hit
quieras
done.
darle, vas a darle share o compartir para que tu alumno lo vea.
Do you see it?
Ya yo voy aquí, por ejemplo, yo ya le di clic ahí también y fui donde dice choose from drive, o sea, elegir por la
But as
memoria.
a student, are you seeing it as a student?
Como exacto, yo como estudiante.
And here you can draw stuff. Are you seeing it? You should be seeing it.
Y ahora voy a ver qué está haciendo el padre.
Let me share it again.
Sure. Hasta el momento no me aparece todavía.
Okay, so you got to copy the link and throw it in the chat. Tienes que copiar el link y mandarlo en el chat.
Aquí me dice...
Ahora en el chat ellos van a verlo y le pueden poner clic a ver lo que estoy haciendo yo. Go ahead,
Ok,
click on it.
vamos a darle clic a lo que envió el padre aquí por el correo por la caja de mensajes. Le damos clic y dice,
Request access.
vamos a presionar donde dice request access o pedir acceso. Le damos clic ahí.
Okay, that whole whiteboard thing is too complicated. So what I suggest is that you just do a screen share. Eso es muy complicado. Lo que yo les sugiero es que hagan un present now y escriban en
Algo más práctico, ¿no, padre?
algo más práctico, sí,
Ujú.
porque son demasiados pasos ahí.
Ujú.
Vamos a seguir explorando aquí qué hay. Pueden cambiar su layout. You can change your layout. You can put auto, tile, spotlight, sidebar.
Lo básico yo creo que ya lo cubrió hasta el momento, ¿no, padre?
Sí, you could go full screen. Pueden pantalla grande. Pueden cambiar su layout. Pueden cambiar su cámara. ¡Epa! Ahora estamos usando aquella cámara, ¿viste eso?
Interesante, pero yo creo que uno
Pero
con
lo-
la computadora no va a tener muchas opciones.
Sí, sí. Puedes cambiar el background. Oh.
Desaparecí. Oh, ahí estoy.
So you could change your background. Let's see what else we could put up here. That's pretty cool, right? But this only works if you have a green screen. Esto solo trabaja si tienes un green screen. Look, we're gonna go to the movies. Oh no, we're going camping. Hey, we're camping. So there's all these fun things that you can do.
Interesante, ¿no? El padre está viendo ahí nada más algunas formas de descansapantallas.
Okay, se le está enseñando. Okay, that didn't work. Use the phone for audio. Si tienen problema con sus, if you have a problem with your microphone, you could click on use a phone for audio in order to
Si el micrófono de su computadora no funciona, pueden usar su teléfono, ¿no? Es lo que el padre está haciendo.
to use the audio, and you could either type in your number or have them call you. So you type in your number here and put call me. Let's see if this works. Let's see if that works. I don't know. Google seems to have features that don't work on this because that did not work. Oh, yes. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, okay. It does work. So you would do that. Or you could put a dial-in number and you would call. So pueden poner call me. Si no tienen un micrófono en la computadora, ponen call me, ponen ese número y lo llama. O pueden ir a dial-in y marcar este número y poner esta contraseña. So when you dial in, you put that number and then you hit this sign, this PIN number. Now let's take a look at what else. What other fun things here? This is empty because Hope just walked away. Okay. Let's see what other fun things we can do with this. I want to go in the water, so let's do that. Okay. See what other cool things we can do. Click on here. Report a problem. Aquí es reportar un problema. Report abuse. Reportar abuso. Troubleshooting and help. Aquí es para si tienen otro problema. But for you guys, just call me, contact me. None of this is going to work unless you call me. Yeah, I mean, it would, but that goes to Google. Si van aquí, va directamente a Google. Les sugiero que me llamen a mí. Here you could check which microphone you're using. And then here you could check which video camera you're using. So see, I switched from this one to that one. So ahí tú puedes, ahí yo les expliqué cómo pueden usar cuando van ahí a estos tres puntitos y van a settings, ahí pueden ver lo que están, cuál audio están usando en su computadora y cuál cámara están usando. Here you can put your send resolution and your receive resolutions, whatever it is you want. If you have a slow internet connection, I would recommend standard definition. Aquí pueden poner la resolución máxima. Si tienen una conexión malísima, pueden poner standard definition 360p. So this was the tutorial on how to use. Let me stop screen. That was our tutorial on how to use Google Meet to teach your classes. I hope that was helpful. Again, if you need any help, you can call me here or email me here or text me here. Espero que eso fue útil para ustedes. Si necesitan ayuda, me pueden llamar aquí, mandar un correo electrónico aquí o un mensaje de texto aquí. All right, God bless you. Goodbye. Hope had to step out. Adiós, que Dios lo bendiga. Hope tuvo que salir. Le voy a enseñar ahora la pantalla de cierre. I'll show you now the outro screen.